May the luck of the gods be with you both, source hunters.
Hello everyone and welcome back. We are still in the Phantom Forest. We ran into the frustrated boar. He has also lost his voice like some of the other animals. But he indicated that the cause of it was down this hill. So we're going to head down there. See if we can't get some retribution for the creatures of the forest. Also, good development is we've now got resurrection on Chloe, so that's good. And it does 50% of the vitality. What does the scroll do? 20%. Well, that's even better. Mostly it'll be useful out of combat. I mean, obviously she can use it in combat, but okay. But now, if I run out of scrolls and Chloe's alive, she has to be alive. Then won't be an issue. And every time we've had like a semi-wipe, Chloe's lived through it, so there's a giant hole here that looks suspect. Say that. But it keeps going down. We got some XP and it must have been for that tree. It's got the runes on it. Almost looks like it could be a portal. And then that's the only thing that's discernible, really. Probably just random. These things are kind of creepily pulsating. Emal the Squealer. And he's doing something to that bunny. Get up there. What are you doing to that rabbit, Emal? What do you got? Whimpers, murmur, whisper, and a howl. And you're running away. Oh, you got another one. A shriek.
Shadow of evil veils me.
You've cursed us. Alright. Alright, that's not good. That's got to be cleared off. We can't clear it off unless Davith can. Davith, can you? Okay, if anything we can knock... Well, we can try to knock her down. Hold on, hold on. No. Okay, well we can cure his... He was muted, right? No, I think they tried to mute him. Okay, we gotta have something useful in here. She is gonna do some damage. Okay, like I said, I could try to knock her down. So someone else can deal with her. Please work. Alright, good. Alright, so she's knocked down for one turn. We'll try to heal her up later. What else we got in our bag of tricks here? Not a nice wall. Elemental. I saw the hail. That would be cool if we were closer. But that would probably hit Medora. Here, have a little hail, assholes. Coming out the gate swinging, so am I.
Sleep for ride!
Alright. Oh, I didn't know we were hitting you. Well then. Good job, Davith. Okay, can you cure... Doesn't look like it. Generation, water alive, mass healing. Well, I'm not sure what cures charm, but she's frozen the whole time anyway, so who cares? You're almost dead. Alright, so let's... This needs to happen. Adora, you might get hit with this too. Is it just gone, or is it gone? It's just gone. Try to charm someone. It's really not. Get Chloe in there to beat on some people. That'll work.
I run, they fall. I like this game.
Yeah, yeah.
Hurricane attack!
You need to do a little more. You know what? Chloe, you'll live.
Look up! It's the last thing you'll ever see!
Howl's back. Chloe's perfectly fine, so that's what took damage, not her. That didn't do so much, did it? We could slow it, give Chloe a little extra damage.
Like a sleepy snail.
Yes. Just like a sleepy snail. Medora, I'm going to go ahead and start healing you. She's overcome her charm. No, that's right.
The time of your death is at hand!
I forgot about you. Do I want to oil him? No, it seems like a... Yeah. Dora, you're up. Good. You've got work to do. Yeah, that could have been better. Can we put him on the ground? No, we can't. Who's my lore master here? It's Chloe. There's no reason to thunder jump at all. Yeah, why not? Not doing a lot of damage to that guy. Okay, let's take a look at him. I should have done that a while ago. Direct to water. Okay. Crushing. Other than that, there's nothing special about him. This guy. Can you try to put him on the ground? Okay. Go beat on him. We don't like Medora. Ha. Happens, man. Anything to blow up? No. Don't fall, but you're going to need to take a couple steps forward. Uphill. There we go.
Volley of needles!
Get over there. Guy needs to get taught a lesson. Like that.
Back on my feet again.
They're weak to water. You could try that again. It didn't do much damage to him last time. I mean, weak to water, I mean. This should be able to do a little more.
I feel better already.
You're immune to knockdown, I think. On the faction points. Can you just walk over there? Just in case. Oh, whack. His turn. Go ahead. Yeah, let's just finish him off here.
Once that starts, I can't stop.
That's what happens. What happens? See some falling. Yeah. Chloe, why don't you pick this stuff up? Okay. Ring, stock won't really be helpful. The
Striking
ropes
it rich!
wrong. Boxwood. Got a lot of potions. You can take those. That one.
Treasure!
First, let's look at Voxwood. A strange brown root that has a face contorted in agonizing pain, worming through its bark. The object emits a soft, howling sound. I can combine it with something. I don't even begin to know what. Hopefully, maybe that rabbit will come out. What did we get though? It's a badass looking ring. Your strength inflicts burning on contact and gives you Blitzbolt. Blitzbolt wouldn't be bad for Medora. It's already got +2 strength though. So we get rid of this one. We're losing a lore master, but oh, it's just shoot a bolt. Well, I mean, still a skill she can use, but I was thinking it was the one that makes you jump. I can go to Davith. Why am I not using this? Oh, I had the 2 Constitution. Yeah, we're gonna forego the Constitution there. These are shield special. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I get why we weren't using that, but anyways, sidetracked. It's because she's missing the lore master. Of course it is. Keep that on for a minute. Cool. 3 Constitution. Jahan, take a look at that. Though I'm really looking for... I wish I could find stuff that did intelligence. Two Constitution, 71. He doesn't need leadership at all, so. Because I figure we can already summon the ice elemental. I don't think we can do the air without. Or we may know that one actually. I don't know. Anyway. Immolation. Nah. Alright, so not bad. We didn't get anything out of that unless I picked this book up. You did, okay. Emal's research. Accursed be my mother for giving birth to a mute child. Perhaps if the wench had drunk a little less moonshine as she nursed me in her belly, I might not have been brought into this world with weak eyes, weak limbs, and no power in my vocal cords at all. But I digress. After long last, I know the formula, the one that will give me a permanent voice. No longer will I have to steal scraps of speech from rats and reindeer. No longer will I have to steal scraps of speech from rats and reindeer. 2 ingredients are all I need, and a tea. I'll brew me a potion that will awaken my sleeping throat. 1 is voxwood. Oh, so rare, but I have found it. Cut it right out of the gnarly limbs of a rune-clad tree. I took it from you, Phantom Forest. I have beaten you. And 2 is a bottled voice. This one still eludes me, but it too must be found somewhere here in this damnable woods. There is most probably not a second one of its kind to be found on the plain of Rivellon. Once I have it, all I have to do is cram the voxwood into the bottle and it should instantly liquefy. The Temple of the Dead, that is where the bottle voice is to be found, in that place of most ancient alchemical rituals. That is all the conduit told me. She cares not for my quest, I know. She'd like to squeeze me dry of blood and feed me to one of her starstones. No matter, soon I will have a voice. No longer will I bring shame to the Immaculates by clucking like a chicken when another spell wears off. Soon. But first, another bunny. So he was stealing the voices of bunnies, or animals, for his own. This would be a quest for the rogue, Wolgraf, if we had him, I think. We seem to have found a recipe for a potion that can cure a man's muteness. This could be Wolgraf's shot to return his stolen voice. A miracle if it actually worked. I may actually do that one. We could just go find him.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
1 Constitution and Lucky Charm. And adds to movement. Oh, it's cool. I like it, but I don't think so. Yeah. You can keep your carrots, Mrs. Cottontail. Slowly put that back on. Got a little chest hidden down there. Not you, Chloe. Son of a bitch. Shield specialist and blacksmith and poison resistance. Alright. I mean, he's probably got blacksmith. Yeah, he does. Can we put your ring back on? So, yeah, I guess we're done here. Would have been a little more significant. I never thought about the animals that were mute having anything to do with Wolgraf, but I've never actually used Wolgraf because I really sucked with him a couple times I tried him. So that thing that we're carrying in our bag came out of here. That's good. We really only have this direction to go, and that's almost all we can do until we find out a way to get into this Temple of the Dead. Which I'm at a loss to... Oh, crap. I'm at a loss to figure out how to do that. I was thinking I'd find something, but maybe I gotta be clever on my own. Not sure. Does that work out? I wish I could get Jahan next to me. I wish I could get this formation. New. But was that pig still here? Frustrated pig? Doesn't look like it. He got his voice back. It's done. So we were kind of seeing the path that guy took along his route, stealing voices. Well, hopefully the animals got their voice back. Let's go. We already went there. Okay, so we gotta go up this area with all the bloody corpses. Save. I haven't really messed with it. How are we doing on potions? We have plenty. 20. I could probably start making some giant potions, right? No. No, you can't. I can't. Alright, that's fine. I know they exist, the huge ones or whatever, but maybe you need a different...
I needed that.
Because you're no longer a woman worthy of love, and maybe your brother's doing... Damn it. But you are a ghoul something.
Perhaps you are meant to be my redemption.
Oh,
Submit
Arhu.
to me and all this horror will vanish.
Save your breath, Cassandra. I'll not be swayed by your lies.
This may be death, because we haven't void our... She's invulnerable, so...
You were always the only one, Arhu. I need you back, and I shall have you back. Centuries I've seen devoid of a single instance of affection.
I wonder why. Everything you touch dies. Everything you behold withers. You are the queen of death, and your rule is one of bloody obliteration.
I am what I was made, my pet. Why judge me by laws that do not pertain to my nature? And you too are what you were made. So accept.
Feline is my nature, not human. I'll not allow you to defile my being any further.
We're going to go up and see what happens. Hopefully I wasn't supposed to have already done something else. Maybe Arhu will give us
You will submit to
a
me.
hint.
You will take the guise I have given you.
Never.
What do I spy? Remarkable. A living, breathing something, it seems. You dare to approach me here, mortal? Don't you know who I am? Don't you know what I do?
Looking around this area, I kind of have it figured out. But before we get into all that, tell me who you are.
The sister of the king, of course.
I killed him.
Phantom of the woods, of
Again.
course. The mother of all corpses, of course. The ruler of the dead. It is self-evident. I am Cassandra, queen of the Phantom Forest. And you have come where you are not welcome.
This is a dumb question. You say you were the sister of the king. Which king do you mean?
The only king, Brachus Rex.
He's dead.
He rules all of Rivellon, and I, his double, rule too. For a time, at least. We were forged together by our very souls, and all that was his was mine, and all that was mine his. But it's no wonder you haven't heard of me. He's gouged me from history, one statue, one tablet, one scroll at a time. But make no mistake, I live. Strange, isn't it? How a love greater than the gods themselves can tear you from time. But time matters little to me anymore. No, it floats past me unfelt as light upon a blind eye.
Why would your brother remove you from history?
To hide his weakness, to conceal his greatest misdeed. My brother was a kind ruler before he became a rabid tyrant, but his descent into madness was swift. Power he gained, and with it a terrible fear of death that hounded him ceaselessly night and day. He stationed 100 guards outside his bedchamber and mine, but still he kept awake all night, expecting assassins. He soon determined that he must diminish his risk. I, his sister, forged to his soul, was his greatest liability. My death would spell his, and so he sought to break the bond between us.
And so he broke your soul forge?
My brother is a clever sort. Once he sets his mind to a task, it's good as done. Brachus discovered that while we lived, the forge could not be broken. But this did not deter him, no. For Brachus, there are only temporary difficulties. And so he turned me into an immortal creature. Living, yes, but wedded to death. A lich, destined to roam, ever half alive among the world of the living. We were lost to one another. We who had walked hand in hand through all of life. We who shared each thought, each trial with perfect understanding between us. I was cast out and aside. And Brachus, empowered by his new freedom, went on to rule. But I've never forgotten his betrayal. No, I've spent centuries searching, seeking, until the perfect solution appeared before me.
And what might that be?
How better to have guaranteed my brother hated his own cold, cruel heart than to make him feel my torment. I discovered how to restore our soul forge, and I determined to bind our souls once more. The torment of the never-arriving grave would have haunted him as it haunts me. The pain his betrayal caused me would have been his to savor. But in the end, my brother found a worse fate than any I could have devised. Source King that he was, Brachus was stricken down not once, but twice. First deposed, then resurrected, then defeated once more. I can think of no finer torture for that proud madman than to come to the cusp of glory, only to be cast back down for all time.
Well, it's funny you should mention that. I'm happy to hear that this news pleases you, for it was I who slew Brachus as he rose from the grave.
Is that so? You, a frail mortal, laid low the eternal crown of Brachus Rex? How sinfully inglorious. Yes, how humiliating for the so-called Lord of Chaos to find himself run through by a slave to age and order. I do believe thanks are in order. To show my gratitude, I will allow you to roam my woods at your own discretion. This is no mean feat that I swear to tolerate the stench of your living flesh, mortal. Take it as a tremendous honor.
Oh, I do. So, you discovered how to restore a soul forge. I'd be much indebted to you if you could share this information with me.
Is that so? And how might I weigh the debt of a mortal? Could you do more for me than, say, a boar, a wolf? Does your kind not serve me best when the lovely blush of rot swirls along your delicate hide? Still, I do suppose we could come to an agreement. Ahu, the one I love, is reluctant to admit that he loves me too. He clings to the past like a fading old man. So I desire to drive him from denial into acceptance. He is a stubborn one, though, that pussycat. And he has mastered the magic I once filled him with better than I had foreseen. That is why I need an ingredient even he cannot resist. An ingredient called stasis fern. There is a spirit in this forest called Shiera, who is known to possess like rarities. Alas, she seems to have quite vanished. It's simple, really. Find her, obtain the stasis fern, and the spell you desire shall be yours.
I don't know why we need this spell, because Leandra and her sister have a soul forge intact, as far as I know. So I don't know why we'd want to recreate one, unless there's something I'm missing. Why don't you tell me what a stasis fern is? It's a clever name, by the way.
It is an anomaly. A plant that is said to have grown in another realm altogether than Rivellon. The first garden, a place of myth and miracle. There, so the spirits of this forest told me, it bloomed and delighted with its fragrance no more. Yet taken from the first garden and brought here, it took on source-like particularities. Its magic is one of permanence. A magic as eternal as the world from whence it came, and with it, what I want will be mine. Ahu, my lover forever.
So if the stasis fern can make Arhu a man forever, could he be made a cat forever as well?
Obviously, but that would be a disaster now, wouldn't it? A disaster of such proportions that I'd have to vent my rage on your innards.
Okay, point taken. On the topic of Arhu.
There is nothing left to discuss, oh frail little thing. Bring me the stasis fern so that I can show this cat one cannot defy Cassandra.
Alright, so that's all we got for her. No fight, luckily. We met Cassandra, the sister Brachus Rex, a pitiable yet dangerous creature. She was transformed into a lich by her brother, who longed to be free of their bond. If she were to share her secrets with us, we may be able to learn more about Leandra's damaged soul forge to Akara. Oh, I get it. Okay. So they think that the reason why Leandra went insane is because her soul forge is damaged. That's right. Forgot about that part. We met with the Lich Cassandra, who is holding Arhu captive. She'll give us a spell that can restore a soul forge, but only if we bring her a stasis fern so that she can permanently turn Arhu into a human. The stasis fern is supposed to be in possession of a forest spirit called Shiara, who seems to have vanished, so there's nothing for it but to find her. We know where Shiara is. She's probably still in that cell. Let's go back to the end of time, though, and talk to Akara. Right, it's the wrong place. Where did I just go? Oh, imps. Why is Middix by himself? Oh, he's the one that we found. Okay. Okay, Kara.
What's the word, Source Hunter?
Soul Forge.
I cannot condone the terrible things she's done, but I can seek what's more. I sense a terrible force. If I could only repair the forge, I'm certain she'd put a stop to this madness.
Discuss my pursuit of Zandalore.
Continue your search. You are so close.
Okay, so she's not gonna give us any follow-up.
What's the word, Source Hunter?
Alright. It's fine. Oops. Take my leave, Akara. You're not very useful right now. So we need to head back to where, let me go to Belagar's maze, too.
That is a good question, Mrs. Sachs. One without a...
I don't know exactly where the demon's house was. Not here. Oh, the swamp. I should have known that. Phantom Forest, swamp. All right, guys, we're going to end this episode here. In the next one, we'll talk to Shiara, and then we're going to go to Zandor's Belagar's maze. I'm sure that'll be fun. What does this guy have to say before we leave? All right, you're done. All right, guys, but yeah, we will continue this in the next one. So now you have a choice where you watch your Divinity Original Sin Let's Plays, and I think for choosing One Night Sniper. Peace out, guys.